This is the quickest way to go from AI beginner to AI fluent in 2026. Watch this.
Where is this commercial coming from?
So, this is how I became the most engaged.
YouTube, just quit it with the commercials already. Welcome back to the Chammy, the only channel on YouTube where you can get a mostly professional tarot card reading from a haunted house, in a creepy graveyard, from a haunted chick like me with disgustingly cute dogs. Tonight's special is brought to you by Madame Pamita and the Parlor of Wonders. Check out her channel, she's amazing. Everything you might ever want to know about yourself you might find there. Tonight's special is the buy one get one free. There's always a buy one get one free, or you can pick a yes or no when you purchase your reading. There's a $5, $6, and $11.11 love reading, $20 past, present, future, $30 general, and $60 in-depth. If you want to get a reading, Cash App, PayPal, Venmo, there's all kinds of stuff there for you. The first 15 minutes tonight is a free yes or no question. So if you have a question you'd like to ask yes or no for the tarot cards, you can. And please, let's just have fun, okay? I'm going to show some silent spooky films tonight. At some point, we'll take a little break, relax, and watch those. We will be putting on the Spiritbox at some point if we can get at least 20 likes. If I can get 10 subscriptions, I'm only 10 subscribers, I think, from 2,300 subscribers. If I get 10 subscribers, or maybe 9, how about 9? 9 is the magic number. I'll do some free Q&A tarot, any question you want to ask. Just be mindful of the description, the kind of questions I do, the kind of questions I don't do. There's all kinds of fun stuff. If you want to do a spirit box session, it's only $5. If you want to actually ask your own questions, it's $10. Just ask, and we'll work something out if you need a reading tonight. Just going to put a few things in chat, and then I am going to do a free collective message and see if there's any messages that our most trusted and strongest spirit guides might want us to relate to or know. I'm going to start with the pinned comment. That way when people come in here, they know what's going on. If you have any questions about tarot, manifesting, law of attraction, any spiritual education, not so much a religious person as I am spiritual. I mean, don't get me wrong. I mean, sometimes we bring up religion, but usually we just mostly chat about life in general in the chat. So if you have questions about love, life, sex, dating, tarot, law of assumption, law of attraction, I don't know, medicine, natural medicine, holistic herbs, if you want to talk about that kind of stuff, fine. I'm sure somebody in the chat has an answer for you if I don't. Hey Joseph, how are you? You want me to do a 360? Why do you all ask me these ridiculous, silly questions? Thanks for making me smile, but I am not a... What is it that Mozart said to his father? I am not a trained monkey. I can certainly make a cake. I think I'm going to put a song for you guys up in the pinned comment too tonight. If you guys want to do a free yes or no question, the first 15 minutes, you can ask the cards free yes or no question. I don't do timings, I don't do when, I don't do end of time questions. I won't tell you when you're going to die. No sex questions. You got to pay for those. Sex is not free here. I also don't do pregnancy questions, but if you want me to predict what the sex of your baby is going to be, send me a picture of that baby bump, girls, okay? I'll tell you what you're going to have. Yeah, so the reason I can't predict your timings and your wins, but the reason I don't do that is I don't really want you guys to be waiting for something to happen. I want you to be expecting what you want to happen. Right? Right. Did everybody have a good New Year's? Tell you something about Geminis? The Lover's card. The Lover's card is associated with your astrological sign. If Gemini is your astrological sign, that is your assigned tarot card. Is the love card in the tarot. Dear YouTube, please work. Sorry, I'm lagging a bit. I don't know if y'all can tell, but maybe I'm a little bit behind in your streaming. I know I am in mine.
I slammed my piece in the car door. You slammed your piece in the car door.
Hey Khalib, how are you, dear?
Come on down where you can slam your own penis in the door.
Welcome back.
We will make that happen for you.
I'll make sure to turn that down before we start your reading, I promise. Let me just get a drinky treat. I'm going to pull a card for a free collective message real quick to kind of see where the energy is for us tonight. Spirit, I'm calling forth our most trusted and strongest spirit guides. What do we need to know about? Let me turn that down just a little bit.
Mommy?
I'm just gonna grab a drink real quick. Spirit, I'm calling forth our most trusted and strongest spirit guides. Khalib, are you having a good New Year? Oh, that's an interesting card for the Wolf Moon. I seem to have lost a card. need to get a new chair for 2026. How have I been? I've been recovering from emergency surgery that I had like the day after Christmas or something like that. It was Monday, the day after Christmas. I can't remember. The days have just kind of blurred together, but I am definitely feeling much better than I was. I think I was about to die. I don't even know how I was existing in my condition. So it's kind of like into December, I went from ER to having to go and take care of the problem. ASAP. Oh, this is such a great question. I love this question, Khalid. So you just want to know what, it kind of cut it off. You just want to know what Spirit wants you to know right now? Is that what you want? Hey, how are you, GS Fuentes? Welcome back to the haunted house. I'm thirsty. That's a great question. So I do have this card to read, which I will get to that in just a moment. I want to go ahead and just pull your cards real quick, Khalid. And sorry, my chair's so squeaky. What's your question, dear? Maybe I can just answer it now. I don't always need cards. Hey, Angel Eyes, how are you tonight? Spirit, okay, so Spirit has called upon this card, which is called Feminine. It's card number 13. And it's Spirit, what does Khalid need to know right now about his question? I feel like this reading is saying to you, like, love conquers all, Khalid. And the more forward you look, the less backwards you're going to feel, the less backwards it's going to be, the less backwards you're going to look, the less you're going to go over the backwards stuff. You may go wayside sometimes, but, I mean, you're going to be moving forward. So, we know you've been here in this Five of Pentacles, looking back, looking for the answers with Spirit, looking for the signs, nourishing and caring and taking care of your wounds. But now it's like the light's on in someone's home. Your first cards pulled were the Two of Cups and the Page of Cups. Some sort of new element of love and joy. Like, love is all around. Love conquers all. It's a very important message here. You got the Wheel of Fortune here. You know, it's like you're looking at your fortune now. Spirit saying it's time to be looking at that fortune. That how lucky you've been. How, you know, and how thankful and grateful you are to have come so far. You know, there's no more looking back at the past. It's not coming back. You've learned what you've needed to learn, and you're now ready to apply all that. and move forward and to celebrate that. And don't worry about any kind of arguments or, you know, hurt feelings or, you know, feeling unrequited love in this Five of Swords. You know, you can stop arguing with yourself about, are you ready, are you not ready? Because you're ready to celebrate the transformation you've come through, and you know what that transformation is. It's like the light is on in someone's home, and you're looking more forward at your luck this year and making a meaningful impact to sustain and celebrate that luck and that joy, and making the impact and being disciplined to not only enjoy whatever it is you're doing, but also stick to it for the long run, because it will bring very good outcome for you. So in regards to the overall free collective message, spirit message, it's feminine is the name of the card. It's card number 13. And we're just going to take a minute to look at how beautiful this card is. What I love about this deck, I always say this, I can't say it enough. Like, it doesn't matter which way you look at the deck of cards or the artwork. There's always something like beautiful to see. Like, are we in the grass and it's like our feet are in the grass and the moon is full and it's the wolf moon and we're outside and it's a little bit warm, but it still has a cool breeze and it still feels like winter. You know, or are we standing at, you know, the base of a forest and you know, we're just seeing the reflection of that beautiful moon in nature's mirror here in this pond that's here with the trees. It's in the beautiful butterflies. This is really saying that it's like time to set yourself free from whatever it was that was binding you or bound you to that which does not serve you. You know, go out there tomorrow and hug a tree if you can. Did you know that a tree can actually see you, and it knows like the color of your shirt that you're wearing, and you're connected very, very much so to this type of being. So you always get this a lot as well for your readings, Khalib, is, you know, and many of us, when we do these free collective messages, to get more in, you know, back to nature and let Mother Nature and that which you feel is your creator a little bit more closer to you, to help ground you. It does look like a little bit like a swamp when it's upside down. And what's so interesting about the trees is, we'll just look a little bit closer now, is you can see the women dancing as well. Their images in the trees, it depicting the druids and their spirit in the wood of the trees, which is very much, you know, what is going on with my doll behind me. Like, I really feel like the spirit and the essence of whatever tree she's made out of, like that, the spirit of that tree stayed with her, or a bit of it stayed with her. Yeah, I just love that card. So I'm going to go ahead and read the card now, that we've kind of talked a little bit too much about the picture. I guess it does look like a swamp. The world is bereft of feminine consciousness. To bring Mother Earth back into balance, we must bring back our own awareness of her. Language is a barrier between us, but women have always communed with women in an unspoken language. Her roots are intertwined with the essence of Mother Earth, for she too is feminine. Women, or woman, is the keeper of the planet. I must not let her energy be uprooted by the male systems within man or woman. We are all in need of world harmony. Mother Earth has become misunderstood. But she is the universal link. She is the womb for all that lives. Feminine consciousness is the energy that embodies the wisdom you need at this time and at this moment. I know we've been here before, Clip. Sorry, I didn't mean to like flash the flashlight in your eyeballs, y'all. I'm sorry. I apologize. And I'm fantastic, but I mean, Khalid, I know when we do your readings, like I like to keep a little diary. I just keep like a little file on everyone in my brain. When I file your file away in my brain, Khalid, it's like love conquers all. Mother Earth has her arms around you, and staying close to nature is a way for you to stay balanced and, you know, tactful, finesseful, you know, calm, feeling nurtured and in your best. Like, don't forget to, you know, stay close to nature. I don't know if you have any plants in your room or anything. Spirit might even be saying to some of you through this, and even to you, Khalid, you know, start growing something special in your room or where you sleep or where you live. Nurture it as you would yourself. It'll make you happy. It'll make the world happier place, and it'll make that little baby plant you're growing be happy to not be alone and have someone actually talking to it, nurturing it. And it's amazing, actually. If the magic of plants, Khalid, is just blows my mind. They're so much better than us. That's for sure. Are we playing Pokemon? No, we're playing Pokewoman. Thanks so much. So, if you guys would like to buy a Pokewoman t-shirt, just let me know, and I will make one for you. Just email me at gypsyqueencardreader@gmail.com, and I'll give you the link to purchase it. Thanks, Theory and Forever. I hope I said your name correctly. Oh, the big butterflies, yeah. Aren't they cute? There's actually 3 of them, but the third one you can't see because I'm in front of it. And you probably can't tell, but there is a plant there behind me, but it's dormant right now. It's a black walnut tree, and then there's also a black iris and a grapevine that's in that. No, it's a black calla lily, that's right. And then a grapevine, but they're dormant right now because it's not their season. So they're sleeping, but they're there. And like when they grow in the summer and spring, they kind of just chill out on the butterflies. I have a whole bunch of other plants too. I have some on the floor behind me. And then here I have some of my baby plants. Like I have a baby gardenia I'm growing. I got 2 of them. And then I have a little apple tree in this one. It's just that she's not quite out of the ground yet. I got some baby potatoes. I have some baby bee balm that I can't show you because it's in this pot the size of your torso. And I got this little flower here, which I guess she makes these flowers that like. They make nectar for like moths and butterflies and hummingbirds and those kind of creatures that eat nectar in the spring and summer. So these have been fun to baby. I have a lemon tree as well. I don't know how well lemon tree is doing though, because the lemon tree's been knocked down twice by people who can't watch where they're going. Hey, Living La Vida, Laura. Welcome back, sweetheart. Welcome back to the slumber party. But yeah, I got all kinds of plants around the house. I have some peace lilies. I'm growing a tomato. I have some big elephant ears in the corner. I need to get a palm tree. Like I feel like I need a palm tree here or something like that with some like cute sparkly fairy lights or something. I might have to get a palm tree. Oh, I did say the name right. Okay, cool. Laura, how you doing, babe? I just love that whole, what would I call it? I gotta think about the word in English. Oh, I love that whole altar for your cat. The whole altar for your cat thing is so cool. And I think I showed you the little altar for my cats. I just love that. 20 plus likes. We'll do a free Q&A with the Spiritbox. So I know you weren't here earlier, Khalid, but last night, or no, actually New Year's Eve night, a music box came through on the music box came through the spirit box. But what was so strange is the next day a friend of mine was saying that she was having a dream at the same time when that music box started playing on the spirit box. I'm gonna post a video of it later. Even Metal Rain asked a question and the spirit box answered. It's been really active around my house and really active on the spirit box the last couple of days. It's been the twilight zone here, okay? Somebody hug me. Okay, I'm going to catch up with chat now. Happy New Year, Dusty. Funny enough, I had another dinosaur dream. Oh, wow. Who was that? Who else? Someone else was talking to me about dinosaurs or dinosaur dreams. Oh, I know what it was. Like, you know how Facebook has that weird AI media thing? It might have been me that had a dream about this, actually. Well, I asked it to, you know that cartoon, The Flintstones? Like, if I don't find a door hinge for my car soon, I'm going to be having that same Flintstone car effect where there's no car door. So I just was like, hey, make me a Flintstone car with a Cadillac emblem. AI did not know who the Flintstones was. I was very disappointed. In fact, excuse me, it thought that I was asking it to make me a 1950s Cadillac with stones painted on it. And for some reason, it popped up a Tyrannosaurus Rex in the same AI media that Facebook made, Khalid, okay? So I figured maybe it kind of got it right a little bit when I asked for the Flintstones car, because it did have the dinosaur, and you remember Dino? His little pet dinosaur? Jesus Christ, I'm a cracker. I mean, so then later on I was chatting with a friend, and I was like, And I was like, what about curved cocks and socks? Like, you remember that Rolling Stones cover from years ago, like the first Rolling Stone cover with Red Hot Chili Peppers. It was just them with their socks and cocks. So I go over to AI Media just to see what Facebook AI Media would do, and it just gives me like pictures of men's feet in socks with rooster cocks on them, like with chickens on them. Like it's just like, oh my god, like AI is so PG on Facebook, and also doesn't know what the Flintstones is. Khalil is hilarious. You should check out the AI Media stuff, and see if you can find some stuff to create to make you laugh too. But you brought up dinosaurs, right? So from messing around with the AI Media thing, I think I had a dream about dinosaurs, and only it was like bird dinosaurs, and it was like very, very strange. And now you bring up dinosaurs, like you know how crazy it is to think that like anywhere we could be in the world, there could be like dinosaurs buried under us. That's always freaked me out. Like, would I ever find a little dinosaur? Like, would I ever find it like anything like that living here? Not like the actual dinosaur. I mean, like their fossils and stuff like that. When I go out into nature and look for things like that, because I used to search for arrowheads. I really like. I think it's so cool when you find arrowheads in the woods, and you're not even really looking for them. I heard my phone beep, but oh, here it is. Maybe, okay, I think that we're gonna do a reading for Metal Rain. I'm not sure if he's back yet or not. I'm gonna check. Oh, okay, he's not back yet. He's in Oceanside, so we'll just wait. I'll wait for him to come back to get his reading. Maybe we can, if anybody wants to get a paid reading or cash in a free reading, let me know, because if not, I'll just go ahead and start getting the movie started so we can watch a little bit of a movie. You're passed out, wasted by time. Yes, I did. I saw somebody a pic of that Bump Girls. So let me think. What kind of movie should we watch? I'm gonna try to find something weird and spooky and something that's not gonna take that long to watch. Oops. Dracula came to mind. That's funny. I got in a conversation the other day with someone about Dracula. Oh my god, that was really loud. Oh, I know what it was. I was talking about the guy who used to work at Kroger, who thought he was Dracula. The supermarket. Kroger's a supermarket. So, but I just couldn't, I didn't believe him. And the only reason I didn't believe him is because he said he was Wiccan. He kind of lost me there, because I'm sorry, no one's ever going to convince me that Dracula would give up his religion for modern day Wiccanism. I just don't think he was that kind of guy. You know what I mean? Like, if he couldn't turn Mina into a vampire because he didn't want to, you know, he loved her too much to condemn her. You know, what's going to change about Dracula in, what, 200, 300, 400 plus years? No, probably not his religion. I mean, I just don't think Dracula would be that kind of guy. I mean, if you think I'm wrong, okay, great, I'd love to debate it, but it's interesting that you brought up Dracula. So, he kind of lost me there, and I guess the reason you brought up Dracula, and then I was like, oh yeah, I was talking to someone about Dracula the other day, is because I was telling the property manager about how weird I felt, because I went to Kroger the other day to get some stuff to help me recover, And the produce guy was like taking pictures of me with his phone. And like waving and giggling like a toddler. And this guy's like old enough to be my dad. No offense to anyone who's old enough to be my dad, but I'm very flattered, but please don't take pictures of me while I'm picking out, you know, macaroni and cheese. It was very weird. Like, it's one thing if you like if you want to take a picture with me, like just ask. If you want to take a picture with me and my macaroni and cheese, just ask. Like, it's not like I don't see this guy regularly when we go to pick out our apples. Do you know what I mean? It was so weird. So I'm starting to feel uncomfortable again because I was comfortable food shopping. I'm not sure I'm gonna go back. I started to feel better about it, Khalid, because Count Scott Dracula moved back to Florida with his parents a year ago. But now this other guy is like taking a picture of me while I'm picking up my macaroni and cheese. I'm just like, you know, if I'm at the supermarket, y'all, and you see me and you recognize me from YouTube, just ask for a picture. Just don't take it of me. You know, come on. You know, and just be careful because maybe one hand will be in my pocket and the other one will be on my gun. But I'm telling you, I was just like really felt kind of violated while buying my mac and cheese. You know, it's one thing with Count Scott Dracula, but it's a whole nother thing with Mr. Oranges and Apples over there. This is probably like Twilight. Jesus Christ. I mean, can you believe Dracula is 2025/6 and he's moved back to Florida with his parents? Cool. I was all fine with that, man. He's like, I waited for this year for 625 years. I'm like, oh, thank God. Yeah, get the fuck out of town, please, quickly. As quick as you can. It kept trying to, like, convince me that I was some kind of mean in his life. And you know what was so creepy? Is, like, all the women he worked with at the supermarket, they were just like, I don't know, like flies on honey or something. Like they could not get enough of that dude. And he didn't look anything remotely like attractive, like what you think, Lee, that, or Laura, that like Dracula would look like, right? He looked more like Renfield. The guy in the cage that ate the flies. With the glasses. Yeah. That's who he looked like. God, what if it was Renfield? And he was just trying to pretend he was Dracula. Oh. Have you ever met people who thought they were vampires? I have. I have met lots of people who thought they were vampires, actually. And I'm just like, okay, great. I'm a waitress. By the way, Laura, good luck on your job hunt. Speaking of waitressing. You know, there's always Hooters. I hear they're treating women a lot better in 2025/6. I keep saying 2025. So here are a couple of things that I thought maybe would help. You could try a strip club as just a bartender, okay? You could try one of the hottest, most popular punk or rock and roll nightclubs to get a bartending job. Or maybe front door host, something like that. Or you could try Hooters. Or you could try both if you really want to do that kind of thing. Those are like, I mean, so much more fun kind of jobs than... And I've done those kind of jobs too. Those are like so much more fun to me than, I don't know, going to a hotel or going to a McDonald's or a donut place, or I mean, maybe if it's a mom and pop's donut place, but you can wear a man's suit. All right. You made a joke to work at Hooters and they said no, but I wouldn't because teens go there. Like, oh my God, really? I bet he goes there with his teens. Alright, I'm gonna find this a movie, I promise. Let's see, I'm looking for the word. What word am I trying to type for this movie? Oh my goodness. Okay then. I think I might have found something we can watch. It's about 20 minutes long. It looks interesting. I mean, it looks like it's a, let's see, it's like it's some kind of, is it a playlist or is it just a movie? It's like it's a playlist. So tonight's movie is Die Pest in Florence in 1919 and Masochist in Hell. If you don't want to watch 20 minutes of terror from the early 20th century, then leave now. But yeah, it'd be interesting to see what we might learn. So I'm going to set that up. I'll be right back. It won't take too long, I promise. I just have to turn out the lights. Metal Rain is charging his Tesla, and he'll be back. Meryl's on his way home. He should be by in a little bit. Khalid's still here. I'm still here. Can you hear me? Darling, can you hear me? I'm gonna put the movie on in just a second. Oh yeah, that's right in there. He's asking me how long I'll be live. I guess I should check the percentage, huh? So I'm at 42% on the iPad, which means that I'm probably good for another hour. And I'm gonna put a spooky movie on now, which might be about 20 minutes or so. It depends on how it depends on how boring it gets. But yeah, we'll be here. Alright, I'll be right back. I gotta turn the lights off. Stella's in bed. She's so happy. Oh, I love her. Give her a kiss for me. I'm back. Sorry about the delay. Well, we're gonna go ahead and start the movie, and we'll just see how it works out. Tomorrow, Laura, I'll send you some stuff for your cat and the dog, like some stuff to clean their teeth with. You might want to check out that I use. And I get this thing called, I can't remember, something cal. It's about like getting your calories and vitamins. Gives them all their nutrients in like a little pea size. I'll show it to you tomorrow though. I'll give you some pictures and you can read about it. It's just like something I use to clean the dog's teeth with. I think you can use it for cats, but I don't know because I don't have cats anymore. But it really helps with their like gum health and their breath. Yeah, it can get bad. All right, I'm gonna put the movie on. Let's see. See if we can get the screen to show up on the actual. There we go. Hello, welcome to the. Oh my God, it's so. I'm gonna have to turn the screen down because it's so bright, and you can't see the guy's face, but he does have a face. I promise. So I'll just turn it down a little, and then I'll just put it in full screen, and then see how that looks. Full screen, full screen. Oh, it's not full screen. Why is it not working? Hold on. IR noob. Oh, it's crashing on me. That's why it's not working. Let me bring it up in another window because that whole window just crashed. Okay, here we go. I think now it's going to be playable. Okay, that sound is horrible. Sorry about that. Okay, is it Beetlejuice 1919 here? It's God herself. You think she's drinking the laundry water? She think it was a very good laundry water. Oh, I know. I've watched some stuff about laundry from not only medieval but Victorian times, and I'm telling you, the last 500 years has been pretty filthy up until the 20th century. Some of the, I mean, back then people were afraid to bathe because they thought they would get sick. I guess she drank the bath water. Well, yeah, and they would just like go anywhere, and like they didn't have proper toiletries and things like that. God bless it, man. I mean, it's the fiery pits of hell. What is this menagerie? It's a glass menagerie. Why does she kind of look like Frodo in drag? Is that supposed to be a river of people? Is it like a river of dead bodies? What's that, King Kong? Oh my god, that is not a dragon, is it? It's just like a Frodo. Oh my god, is that Mount Doom? Oh my god, and that's Smeagol's true form. That's the thing from the never-ending story. It's Mort and the Luck Dragon in one. That's what that is. Mort was the werewolf. Sorry, I'm a bad cinematographer. Here we go. Did somebody fart? The looks on their faces. I don't even know what's like supposed to be spooky about this. Are they gonna kiss? Oh my god, get a room. It's like watching my parents make out or something. I'm gonna go blind. She shouldn't have drank that dirty bath water. Or maybe that was his urinal and he had for it to be the wine. Oh, he's gonna kiss her too? is he like supposed to be death? You're right. This was their godfather. Yeah, it's a little bit chilly over here. It's raining too, so it makes it a little bit warm. He's a hooker. He's a plaything. It's a swamp. Hiya, welcome to the channel. We're watching old silent horror films from 1919. This one's called Die Pest. Yes, you could work at Hooters. I think they have steamed clams. They're pretty good. I haven't had them in a long time. They might not be on the menu anymore. So it's still Die Pest in Florence. Oh, I know. And the way they did their electricity and the way they did, like, I mean, so dangerous, so dangerous. Yeah, text to talk. It doesn't like my southern accent. Oh yeah, absolutely revolutionary. I wonder if back then they thought that maybe... I bet you they couldn't even imagine how far it would evolve. I mean, do you think we will evolve? Do you think in 100 years from now we wouldn't recognize this world the way they probably wouldn't recognize it now? I mean, you think 100 years ago this guy, more than 100 years ago, this guy thought we'd be sitting here watching him on YouTube? That people all over the world would be able to watch him someday in this movie that he was probably feeling incredibly passionate about doing as well. I mean, you can tell he's really into what he's doing. He loves this. Does that torch say 1111? It's a sign. Oh, I totally saw the tech coming. I just don't know how much more we will evolve with so many people trying to control. Oh wow, look at those skeletons. Those are cool. Oh dude, like that's somebody's grave. Oh. Is he gonna sneeze? What the hell is going on? you guys have a dream, keep doing it because you never know. In 100 years, you know, you might help somebody and not even realize it. And I just think that this is incredible that we're sitting here and have come so far since then. I really don't imagine a future with robots, but I do imagine a future where we have more control of the arts and we have more control of our destinies in a peaceful and loving and harmonious way. Oh my god, that's terrifying. That's like a mass grave. And you know, that was like normal back then. You know, you're in the city and you're picking up some fruit or vegetables and there's like a cart of dead bodies next to the fruit stand. And they're carting them off to like a mass grave or something like this. It's been very prevalent. Like if you weren't fortunate enough to afford a place to be buried. Makes me wonder if they're trying to depict the horrors of medieval times, because the girl in the beginning was very much in like the type of robes that a queen would have her coronation in. There she is. Did she throw the ring in Mount Doom yet? Are we still in hell? Is he gonna kiss her again? Maybe not today. Our hygiene's probably not too well. It is 1919. What are they all going crazy about? Are they looking for bread? What's in the bag? So much drama. I love it. In the world? I don't know. Oh, this guy's got a violin. He's like, how do I get in? How do I find a time machine to get out of here? Welcome back, gang. It's so good to see you, sweetheart. We're just watching this comedy from 1919, which is actually supposed to be a short horror silent film from 1919 called Die Pest. What is it called? Die Pest. Die Pest in Florence, 1919. So far, he accidentally gave her some wine to drink that was actually from his urinal. She died and went to hell. He's gone to hell to save her, bring her back. Now there's this guy and his violin. I mean, that's just what we're gathering. What the hell is this thing? Is it over?
Hello, I'm doing a movie review, and the movie I want to review is...
Oh god, where is the skip button? Masochist in Hell?
Main character.
Oh, I thought we were actually gonna watch it. I'm so disappointed. I can't, I want to watch it, like, and it's just him talking about it. Yeah, we're not going to listen to him review it. Because I won't make it through the night. And y'all be having to bury me from dying laughing. Hey worms, welcome to the Chammy. Oh, I want to watch the next one, but it's like an hour long. Hold on, maybe this is the one I wanted to watch, the masochist one. Hold on. It is, but it's like so long. It's an hour. We can't watch it for an hour. I need something short. Well, if you at any time you guys have any short film horror stories that are short and maybe you can share them with me, I'd appreciate it. Alright, I'll be right back. I'm just resetting up the chat, and we'll go ahead and set up the spirit box. Oh, thank you so much for telling me. I didn't realize I didn't have the I didn't take it off mute. Alright, I'm back. I'm just going to set up the spirit box. If anybody wants to get a paid reading or you have a free reading you want to turn in, now we can do that now. You can always save your free reading for later. Khalib, you can get yours later. You can get yours now. Let me see what my percentage is on the iPad. Okay, it should be good. I'm at 26%. Thank you so much. I appreciate you saying that. I put way too much into my hair. But I remember when, I remember like just like being a kid and playing around with some AI stuff that they would have in like certain types of like demo software for web design and things like that. They'd come with these like little CDs and you could put them in your desktop and they'd have like these little samples of, and you could try to make an avatar and cool stuff like that. But it would explain that it would take, you know, years upon years to create an AI version of yourself that would really, truly, like, look like whatever it is that you're trying to create, that kind of thing. I never really thought that it would be as simple as just putting in a couple of words and someone could make something, you know, and I don't know. I asked AI the other day to make me a Flintstone car with a Cadillac emblem, and then I also just asked it to make me just a Flintstone car. And both times it didn't know what I was talking about with in regards to the Flintstones. But it did kind of though, because even though it was a Cadillac with rocks painted on it, and the Cadillac emblem, it did have a Tyrannosaurus dinosaur in it, like a Tyrannosaurus Rex. So it was kind of right, but it was not right, only because, I mean, it wasn't really Dino. Remember Fred's pet, the little dinosaur guy? But oh, it's so weird. Yeah, it's pretty weird. They have definitely tweaked it and perfected it over the last few years. Like some of those videos there's some videos on YouTube that you can watch when they were first, like you could really like just type words and make the weirdest videos of people, and it was so weird to see how AI saw us as people and human beings in a world on its own before it was really tweaked. It kind of reminds me of Melisandre from Game of Thrones. Did you ever see that show on HBO? The Red Witch. And if I was a witch, I would definitely be a red mage for sure. That's what I played in Final Fantasy. I always played the red mage in Final Fantasy. So I was really attracted to Melisandre's character in Game of Thrones, because she was definitely a red mage. Stormy, this man won't leave me alone for Jesus of Christ. Oh my God. Kick him in the dick and run. Oh, that one. Oh. Gosh, well, how does that make you feel, though? You really want him to leave you alone, don't you? You know, sometimes I feel that way about my ex, too. But, of course, I have never been through the fucking like you have been with an ex, but I've been through my own form of the fucking, part of my French. And I kind of feel like it can disappear out of my life. I kind of feel like, yeah, the Spirit's like, it's like happening because Spirit's like trying to teach you something about it. Like, and I think like what Spirit wants you to do is like forgive yourself, forgive him, and do everything you can to stop being aware of him and the old story. So, I know that might feel hard and difficult, but yeah, see, like, and you won't be able to fix that. You know what I mean? Like, you won't be able, like, because you don't feel yummy about him, and you see him as that version, he'll always stay that version. And he'll never, ever be able to, and you know, you already resent him, and you won't be able to go back from that resentfulness. That's why I try to tell people, you know, like, try to take a pause and breathe, and let what you have with someone breathe before you start resenting them. But how could you not resent him? I mean, he put you through so much crap. Pardon my French, but my goodness. Then block him. I know I always tell y'all, don't block people, just restrict them and mute them. Because maybe one fine day you might, or they might want to actually apologize for being a dick, pardon my French. You know, or a beef curtain. But, I mean, just, you know, block him. Or don't respond, or... See, he's made so many numbers. Wow. How's he finding your number? So here's what I would do. I would go to your phone company, change your number again, and ask them to list it privately. And go to deleteme.com, I think, and pay for the delete me service. Oh, hey, Jeremy. Good to know. Welcome back. But think about it, Yang. Like, for instance, my phone company, I mean, the phone's not in my name, right? It's in someone else's name. But I don't want it to say that person's name when I call somebody. But I also don't want it to say, you know, my private name either. So my phone company lets me put in what it's going to say the first time I call somebody if they don't already have me in their contacts. Also, if somebody wants to try to look up my number, I mean, you know, just get like either, you know, go to your phone company and say, I want to make my phone number private, or find a friend that will put your phone number in their name and just give them the money to pay your bill every month. Or go to delete me. I mean, there's got to be a way to get away from him. But the first step's going to be trying not to think about him or talk about him as if he doesn't exist. Can you do it? Every time he comes up, you know, snap your fingers out of it, like clap your hands, do a cartwheel. Every time you start to want to talk about him, talk about something else. Every time he calls on the phone, ignore it, block him, or tell him, you know, what you just told me. I don't follow, Jake. Could you correct your grammar and spelling, please, so I understand what you're trying to ask me? Because I have no idea what you're saying, sweetheart. I understand that you might be like driving in a fast car or using speech to text, but I just don't understand what you're trying to say. He calls from a blocked number all the time. Worms official, is there a way to stop that from happening? Like, I guess there has to be, like, don't you have like an iPhone where you can stop that from happening? Like, where you only allow phone calls of from your contacts? Okay, so he calls from no caller ID. All right, and then he just leaves voicemails, right? Allow only contacts. And then if you have someone, he doesn't leave voicemails. Sorry, I'm going to try to vape my CBD off camera because I don't know if it's illegal or not anymore on YouTube like it is on TikTok. I just don't answer the phone. I hate phones. Sorry, YouTube. That was not anything but my dragon breath because it's so cold. Yeah, I have businesses that call, so I can't just block in their numbers. Okay. And this is what you do. You do what I do. You got your business phone, then you got your private phone. And you just let him call the business phone. And you know for certain that a business that's going to call you is going to call you from a phone number that you might recognize, or at least not be the no-call ID. The only one that's going to call you on a no-call ID might be a doctor, a surgeon, a dentist, because they have to talk to you after hours maybe, okay, or text you after hours. So yeah, you can restrict non-caller ID numbers, I believe, on iPhone. Oh, that's interesting. Like someone calls and Google tells whoever to state who they are and why they are calling. Oh, interesting. Yeah, you should get your private phone number. Well, first you should get deleted. Okay, sorry about my squeaky chair. You should try the delete me thing, because then that way you're gonna like clean up your act on the internet, right? But you also don't really have to do that either. I mean, you can later, but I think what would solve it is having that business phone and then having your private phone. And then asking your private carrier to make your number private, okay, as well as do the delete me thing at the same time from the deleteme.com website. Or fuck the delete me thing, pardon my French, and find a good friend you can trust to put your new private phone number in, all right, and you just send them the money every month to pay for it, and they'll pay for it. Or they'll give you the account info so you can log into and pay for it. Oh, that's interesting, Worms. That's good to know that you can sign into your AT&T or T-Mobile or Verizon account, and it's an option on those account settings. Yeah, same thing for me. Yeah, you can stop this from happening. What he's doing to you is illegal. Also, I would report it to the FTC, right? Would it be the FTC, or is that just who you report for scams? There's got to be someone you can report him for, because you know it's him. And then that way, the business phone, okay, that way the business phone, you know, he's going to call, but that private phone, you know, maybe you'll be able to keep it private. I don't know no, because I have Google One, but I'm not sure that I ever get any options like that. Yeah, law enforcement. I might have to go to law enforcement. I think I have a hole in my leggings. Got this to get some new ones or sew these ones up. Thanks, YouTube. Thanks for showing me that. I appreciate it. Yeah, go look it up. I think that at the end of the day, though, the delete me thing and the getting a second phone that you can make private or possibly put in someone else's name. Hey, Connor, welcome to the Chammy. Welcome to the haunted house. Yeah, borderline felony, kind of gray area. I mean, I report it to the police. Like, it's like what I told you on the phone earlier, Yang. I should have reported it to the police what that woman did to me, and I'm still thinking about doing it. I'm still thinking about calling the Atlanta Police Department and calling the Los Angeles Police Department and just making them aware of it. I don't know, might be one more thing that makes me feel better about it at the end of the day. But one thing that does also help is to, once again, practice that awareness of not being aware of him. Quan who? The only Quan we know in our life is Rod Tidwell's from Jerry Maguire's Quan. It's the only Quan we talk about around here. You know? Yeah, so it's considered stalking harassment. Like there are a few channels on YouTube that stalk me and harass me, Yang. Okay, and I have found out who those people are, and I have reported them to their police departments, private detectives that work for their police departments, as well as my local police department. They will help you. Okay, law enforcement isn't always a scary thing. Maybe the TV might make it seem like a scary thing. Maybe us musicians write about how 911 could be a joke and the police, but I'm telling you, it's something that they will take serious, and it's something that they will help you with. Okay? I promise. You don't have to be afraid. Law enforcement will take your report And at the end of the day, what's so great about that kind of interaction with their help is that you will have it reported, okay? But you'll tell them not to investigate it. So then that way they won't try to go and find Quan and question him through the private investigator and try you know what I mean? You just tell him you're making this report for future reference in case he tries anything crazy. Because then if he does try something crazy, you already have that report, all right? And they already know he's borderline stalking you. And then you got him by the balls, okay? And then you might not need a man friend with big tits on her balls. Or you might not need a lady friend with an Adam's apple. So, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm telling you what, it's gotten to the point with you and him where it's starting to get unsafe again, and it's not your fault. But if you don't report it for sure to document, you know, his sex addiction, his drug addiction, his alcohol addiction, his whatever addiction, it will affect you. And you don't need to be living in fear like that. Okay. I have been beaten. I have been swindled. I have been choked. I have been cut. I have been over. And I'll tell you what, if I had not have had the courage to report some of these incidents, you know, I don't really know where I'd be mentally right now. Some of those incidents I did not report out of, you know, just pure genuine fear, you know, because either the person was famous or the person was more well-known or more popular or had more money than me, or, you know, I wanted to, you know, protect my family from getting hurt, because I'm just a nobody with no name, right? So when I could turn to law enforcement, to actually make a report like that, but ask them, don't investigate, because this is just a report. In case it gets worse, then we'll pull an investigation or something along those lines, Yang. And that's going to help, because you need to start noting this stuff with them, because he's not a safe person for you. And once again, the more unaware you become of him, he only shows up because you become more aware of it, and he's already groomed you to be afraid of him. So subconsciously and consciously, you still have some things to work through with him. Yeah. How beautiful is my day getting? Already, my day was amazing. And this new day's getting even better, because we're helping Yang out figure out this shit with this totally useless guy. Worms, send me their YouTube channel. I'll remove them. I will. Well, let me go ahead and get some charging going up for this iPad and get the Spiritbox on. I'll be back in 5 minutes. Maybe this weekend we can do Spiritbox TV too. I just don't know if I'd have enough electricity power to do it. Are there any spirits there with us now? I don't know what the fuck this is, but pardon my French.
Maximum volume. Maximum volume. Bluetooth already open. Waiting for Bluetooth. Now in SB7 mode. Maximum volume.
Are there any spirits?
Low battery.
Oh God, help us all. Not the low battery. Okay, all right. Let me get you some juice. Let's see.
Low battery.
Yeah, we know. Shut up.
Low battery.
Oh shit, I need to charge this. I need to put the laptop on the charger too. Hold on.
Low battery.
Yeah, we know. If the iPad does flake out, I will be back. It'll let me resume. Give me 1 second. If anybody wants to do a reading, like, I know, Yang, you have a free reading that's available to you anytime you're ready. 1 second.
battery.
Are there any spirits there with us now? What's your name, spirit? Is your name Mick? Low battery.
Low battery.
Yeah, we'll get you charged.
Low battery. Low battery.
Yeah, I got your low battery right here. Anybody has any questions for the spirit box, please let me know. Yang, if you want to put your questions in the... Oh, hellfire and fall back in it. all the spirit box in the battery fell on the floor. Yeah. Sarah. Un momento. Yeah, Yang, if you want to put your questions in the chat, please do, babe. Oh, I'm trying to grab the batteries for the spirit box. Sorry, friends. Thank you guys so much for your patience. I love you. Okay.
Maximum volume.
Yes, maximum volume. Thank you, thank you. Now, sadly, I don't think I have a battery for the REM pod, but we'll talk to the spirit box tonight. We'll see what it says. I'm turning it back on now. Hello, are there any spirits with us now? How long is Justin's monk phase gonna last? It could last a day. It could last the rest of his life. The spirit box just said hello. Did the Spiritbox just say it's okay? Yeah? What? Sorry, just trying to find something safe to put the iPad on while I have it charged. How many spirits are with us now? Let's see if it's charging. How many spirits are with us now? 18. Okay, that's not gonna work. Do you want to play music? Do you want to listen to a song? Do you want me to bring you a snack? Oh my God. Spirit, can you tell me your name? Is your name Ben? Did you just say your name is Ben? Do you want to talk? Why has it gotten so quiet? Sorry, I'm having a lot of technical problems here. I'm sorry. I apologize.
Maximum volume.
Who's Debbie? Do you want to say something about someone named Debbie or to somebody named Debbie? No? Is your name Debbie? Is your name Debbie?
Maximum volume. Maximum volume.
Holy shit, that's loud. keep saying that. Just keep saying maximum volume.
Maximum
Oh
volume.
my god. Anybody still with me on this? Yeah? Are any of the spirits that have been, Spiritbox just said shut up. You're hilarious, Spirit. Okay, Spirit, I'm here to help. How many spirits are with us now? Gone, what? Oh, I love you too, Spirit. I'm ready whenever you are, sweetheart. Let's make it happen. I'm back. I'm on the screen. Can you see me? Did the spirit box just say what? Let me turn this down just a little bit. So this kind of trauma that he's experiencing, Yang, you know, it's one day at a time, 1 hour at a time. That may just be how it is for him. We don't know yet. We'll just have to take it. I would just say take it, you know, one day at a time with him. I want to ask some questions about it, definitely. Let me see. Alright, awesome, Metal Rain. I'm so glad that you're almost home. Cool. Okay, I know what I want to ask. I'll ask your question too. We'll see if we can get a win. You know, I hate to do timings, but like I said, you know, this kind of thing, Yang, could stay with him. Sometimes it could be a non-lingering thing. It could be something he just realized. Did he mention at all? Hey, Joanne Butler. Did he ever mention at all if this was just something new he'd been feeling and experiencing? Did he, or were you guys just like in your own bubble vortex, and then the next thing you know, he's like, I'm feeling I'm feeling numb today. Like, you know, he just pulls it out of his ass. Like, I think I'll just drop this bomb on her right now. I mean, or were you guys actually having an intimate moment where you could ask him himself if this was something that he just realized or if it was something he's always known? Because I don't feel like he was trying to express this kind of thing to you to blow you off or to dumb down what you guys have together, or I think he was genuinely being honest. Spirit, what does she need to know about how long this thing with him being numb might last? He denied what, sweetheart? It's alright. I mean, just... Why do I smell food cooking? Maybe it's my incense. Just burned out or something. It is definitely something. So, wow, that's so deep. That's so very deep. But you just knew it. And see, that's your connection. You can't just make a connection. It's just there. And then he admitted it, right? It's time to definitely do some kind of gathering of like information that you can get from him in regards to maybe how you can help him. I know that this card looks strange and it looks very odd, and the way you look at it, you know, is it a... Let me turn this light off because it's too much glare. I know it's like, it looks like a beach and an ocean and the mountains, and maybe the mountains are on fire and there's flames up here. You turn it around, and it's also a completely different story. It's as if this person is really seeing something in them for the... It's like they're seeing something for the first time. They're seeing the universe for the first time. They're seeing how they treat themselves and others for the first time is going to reflect back to them. And it's made them feel in shock. This might even be something that they're a stage of grief for them. This person's grieving in this card for spiritual knowledge about themselves and the universe. It's a mystery to him. Is he being completely honest about it? Yes, he is. You got the reverse star here. He's very insecure right now. And most of the time he's trying to make it like he's the man, you know, he's in control, he's got it going on, he knows what he wants, where he's going, and owns his world. But he definitely sees something in you in this world card where he is able to have this moment where his ego has just kind of been shed a little bit, so he can see through his own lashes, so he can see himself clearly in the reflection of the truth. And he very well may need you to carry him through this. He very well may, you know, that may have been a very big and spooky step for him to take, to be honest and tell you that he was feeling anything like that. I just don't know. I don't know him well. You know him better than I do. Is your daughter coming home? I hope so. Why don't you call her and ask her, honey? So let's just get an idea real quick of how he's feeling about what he told you about himself. Spirit, what's the person on, apply 4 things most trusted and strongest spirit guides. What does she need to know about the person on her mind and heart tonight? What does she need to know about that? If anybody would like to get a paid readings are still open. PayPal, Cash App, Venmo, Super Chat. I do prefer Cash App. But you can do any of the other options as well. Even just a like, a subscribe, leave me a comment later. Anyone who leaves a comment on the channel will have a chance to win a free reading. When you buy a reading, you also get a free reading, or you can choose a free yes or no. You can get your free reading later, or a free yes or no later, or right after a paid reading. Oh, that's so sweet what he said, Yang. Let's see how he feels about himself now that he's told me the truth. Yeah, see, sailing onto smoother waters. So this is Dorothy, Dorothy's Bornak, and she's sailing away from this big sign that says Stan. Stan was the guy she was married to. They got divorced. So look at Quan like it's Stan. And look at Stan like that's his ex, okay? And here you are, and you're paddling the boat, and you got your adorable pink canoe, and he's here in the swords, and you're sailing away from this pile of shit over here, literally, onto smoother waters. That's how he literally feels. He feels good about himself for saying this because he knows it's going to help him move on to bigger and better things in this world. I don't know how this card got mixed up into your cards, but it's maybe next time. Maybe next time he'll tell you even more. Okay? I love the Magic 8 Ball. In fact, I have a Magic 8 Ball. So I also feel like Spirit's saying maybe get that out at some point in time. We might have some fun with that tomorrow night's Slumber party. Still waiting for Meryl to come by so I can give him his free reading with the other liminal space deck cards, but I don't know where he is. I haven't seen him tonight. Okay, and how's he feeling about where he wants to go with Yang right now? How's he feeling about where the man on Yang's heart tonight? Where is he feeling? I don't really like to get in people's heads, but I want to know what's going on with his heart. Where's his heart space, Spirit? Very give and take. Thinks you're compassionate and loving. Wants to see the world with you. There's just a whole lot of love around, all the way around. He feels like what you both have is give and take. He feels like you're a very giving person. Always ready to surprise him with something fun. He loves that about you. You know, caring, compassionate. Thinks you're nurturing it, and he loves how you take care of yourself in that Queen of Cups. He's ready to see the world and engage in something new. He does want to get rid of this numb feeling. He doesn't want to keep this numb feeling around. He wants to experience love and passion in a way that he has always dreamed of in this 10 of Cups. And I know you do too as well. But the most important card here is going to be this World card. I see you both talking more on the phone. I see you both talking on the internet. I maybe even see you guys doing some, maybe you guys will start playing some fun games together, whether they're board games or games on the internet. And he just thinks you're a lovely person all the way around. And he loves you in the way you take care of yourself and the way you take care of your things. So, okay, welcome back, Metal Rain. Should you wait? What does your intuition tell you? No, you should be expecting. No waiting. You should be expecting. You think I'm waiting around for any man? Except maybe my dad. And then he gets in trouble sometimes too. I'll tell you what. No waiting, only expecting. Expecting the version of him you want. You know, my dad used to be like really stressed out all the time, moody, grumpy, because he worked all the time. And I was just like, when he quit his job, he got so bored. And I was like, man, he's so grouchy because he's not working. And then I just slowly kind of practiced on him with the law of assumption about the version of him I wanted to show up. The one that, you know, wanted to, you know, not be grouchy. The one that wanted to be more laid back, nice and easy. The one that I wanted, the version of my dad I wanted pretty much showed up. It didn't take too long. All I had to do was keep ignoring the old version of him that I was aware of. Now, sometimes he goes feral on me. I think we can all naturally go feral on each other when maybe we're tired, don't feel well, had a bad day. You know what I mean? I mean, it happens. It happens. We even go feral on ourselves no matter how well we practice our mindfulness, no matter how well we practice, you know, our beliefs and our, you know, those kind of things. But, yeah. You're so welcome, Yang. Give me 2 minutes, Metal Rain, and I will get back to your questions. Alright, I'm back. You know, I haven't heard it play any music. I've just been kind of chilling out, talking to Yang here for a little bit about the guy she's been seeing, Justin. And hanging out with my baby plants and talking to people on the chat, and the spirit box has been answering things like that, like yeah, and then like asking some questions and stuff. But I've heard no music yet. There's not been any music yet. But I also haven't been asking it questions or shifting through the different phases that you can shift through when you use the spirit box. Okay, I got it turned all the way up. I'm going to turn it up a little bit more, okay? And then I'm going to take a look at your questions. Oops, sorry about the bright light. Sounds like that ghost didn't like what you said about Rose's daughter. Hey Fiona, how are you, sweetheart? Did you burp, Spirit? Excuse you. Happy New Year, Fiona. Well, Metal Rain, I know it sucks, but at least she's not somewhere out there in the cold rain where she could get stabbed to death, raped, murdered, killed, kidnapped, trafficked, or sold to somebody who isn't going to take care of her. I mean, at least she's in a safe place right now. It doesn't mean that she has to stay or will stay. But, you know, maybe it's time to look at those closets for rent in Malibu or other places. I'll help if you want me to just, you know, cruise on. You know, I love dating Zillow. That's my favorite dating app. That's my only dating app. So if you are really serious about getting your own place, like, I'll help look once a day and see if I see anything. I'm sure there's other people who will be willing to help you find a new place to live. It sucks that much. Or help her find a new place to live with her mom. Yeah, I understand. I really do. Okay, let me just turn this down a little bit. It's a little bit annoying. I love going to Zillow and putting in haunted on the bottom of the filter, where you can like put in all the things that you want about the house, or graveyard. That's been interesting. Some houses I found are gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous, and then some of them I'm like, what kind of sound was that? Bougie, what? How many spirits are with us now? And have you been here before with us? Yeah, don't you know, Middle Rain? We're all moving to Cali. We're all moving to California. Spirit, you want to move to California with us? Did you just say maybe? So if I moved out of this house, would all the spirits here who live with me, would you follow me? Would you come with me? Just for fun? Hey Meryl, welcome back to the Chammy. Did you make it home safe? Okay, cool. Yeah, you got home safe. Cool. Hey, the Spiritbox just said hey. And went, hi, yeah. Kind of sounded like it said hey to you, Meryl, or said hi to you all. So I met this guy today at the bank, and he was cashing out his bank account, and I think he had like a lot of cash, like as thick as this REM pad. And I asked him, why are you cashing out and closing your account? He's like, because there's other banks that are not going to charge me a fee for having only a few pennies in my account. And he's like, I want to give the money to my 10 and 12-year-old sons to open, like, they just have better options at Chase for kids under 18. And he goes, plus, he's like, I'm tired of all the Mickey Mousing stuff going on with the bank that we're at. And we talked a little bit about his experiences versus mine. And it's so interesting how the bank that we use, we had a lot of the same issues and a lot of the same hiccups, a lot of the same glitches, and a lot of the strange changes that never get explained to us, which I don't like. That's why I'm thinking of changing banks. But it was interesting what he said about California, because he's from California. He said a 2-bedroom, 1-bath that hasn't been renovated since the 70s for $2,400 a month sounds like a good deal. Just what do you think, Metal Rain? I mean, what do you think, Meryl? Or anybody else that's from California? Just curious. Spiritbox is a musician. Are you a musician? Are the spirits with us tonight musicians? Yeah, if you guys want to talk whatever language, that's fine. I only speak English in the channel, but it's fine if you guys want to talk English yourselves. It doesn't bother me. I think it bothers Molly a little bit, but it doesn't really bother me. I can just translate, and some of it I understand, some of it I don't. It's all Greek to me. Alright, Metal Rain, let me get to your questions, darling. Sorry about the delay. What, Spirit? What did you say about fire? Okay, from ISNT, does Liliana realize she blocked from contacting me? That's a good question. I'm calling forth Metal Rain's most trusted and strongest spirit guides. Does Liliana realize? Does she realize she's blocked from contacting him? So what if we just all bought a house together? What if y'all just rented a house together? What if we just got like a, let's see, how many bedrooms would we need? Metal Rain would need his own bedroom. Meryl would need his own bedroom. Fiona, Ari, my dad. I can just sleep on the floor by the fireplace. I'll be fine. I'll be out in the garden in my my tent. Yeah, like the Golden Girls. My dad would definitely have to come, so with us. So I you know, I can't leave him behind. So he'll have to have a room, and then we'll have to have a garage because my car's vintage, and my car's gonna have to need a garage. So, and then we'll need a garage, or I don't know if they have basements in California, but the band will need a place to practice, right? Spirit, does Liliana realize that she's blocked from contacting Metal Rain? No, she doesn't even realize it in the reverse 3 of Cups. But I just want to clarify real quick with the, because now I have a card on the floor that's upright. Sometimes I like to pick these up. So I'm just going to pick them up real quick because you do have the Death card. And if you know anything about the Death card, it is about a transformation. But also Metal Rain, it's about like, you know, it's not only a no card, but it's also about transformation. Like it's almost like you feel the end, and she knows it, but she hasn't really realized it. Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot. You guys get earthquakes, so y'all don't have basements. So the band would need like, we need like a garage. Yeah, a garage. So yeah. No, she doesn't really realize it, dude. Her eyes are clear and bright, but she's not there. The only problem with Newsom is he's too center right. I don't think it supports him in a primary for president. Well, that's okay. We want Jack White as our president anyways. Can you imagine, like, for once, if we just had, like, a rock star as our president? I mean, we've had actors, we've had fake actors. We've had all kinds of... You know, what if Madonna was president? Oh my God. And Mariah Carey could be her vice president. That's who I'm voting for next year. How about you guys? Oh, Bernie Sanders. What he said today about minimum wage was so beautiful. What he said about minimum wage was just amazing. He's like, no person working full-time deserves to live, deserves to be poor. And I was just like, God bless it. Amen. Amen. I know, I can't do it. I'm not going to vote anymore. If the person's over 65, I'm sorry. Now, I will have to say, there are some 80-year-olds who, there are some, yeah, especially those tarot card readers who aren't really great tarot card readers. It can get kind of stupid, yes, I agree. But I will have to be real honest that I do know 80-year-olds who do not have these incredibly insane cognitive problems or health problems or certain issues that I've seen some of them have. I mean, at least the last 3 presidents, the not your president twice now, and then Biden. You know, I just have not kind of seen these kind of things in all people who are of that age range. But I also don't think that people at that age range need to really be worrying about the problems of the world. Or even trying to meddle in them. I think they need to be enjoying life as much as possible and not be thinking about how to fix all the problems of the world. When, you know, we have come so far in our age at that point.
Right.
You know what I mean? Did the spirit box just say 3? Alright, on to your next questions. You know, and some people will get so offended if I start talking about voting for a woman, so I just keep my mouth shut. Let's keep my mouth shut. But I really feel like, you know, I don't mean to sound sexist or anything, but I really do feel like, you know, women could really help turn a lot of things around. And they underliningly are in our administration, or have been for many, many years. I mean, if only the East Wing was still there. I mean, I hope that there's some kind of history online about it, but that wing that they took down was very much about the history of the women of the White House, and it just kind of breaks my heart that it's all gone now. Nobody asked for a ballroom. Yeah, I mean, I'll get kind of like treated like I'm stupid when I start talking about how I voted for a woman here in Georgia, and I'll start getting treated like I'm stupid by strangers, or sometimes even by people I know. They're like, why would you just vote for a woman because she's a woman? Well, why the fuck not? Better than Satan in a Sunday hat. Alright, let's get into your reading, sweetheart. Oh yeah, Elizabeth Warren. And I have always appreciated women like that as well. Spirit, I'm calling forth Metal Rain's most trusted and strongest spirit guides. Did him offering to take Alana to get her dog open her eyes in regards to her boyfriend? Yes. It did. With the Lover's card and the 7 of Wands, it made her realize something special about you and something not so right and sneaky about him. So, once again, yes, it made her see something about you and her boyfriend. Once again, she saw something special about you that he's not even capable of. And she saw something sneaky and snarky about him because of that. Spirit, what else does Metal Rain need to know? Oh, you know, I wanted to show that short YouTube movie on the live, but I don't know how to get permission. I didn't want to just show their movie on my channel without permission. Although I probably could, and then just like, you know, not monetize it, or maybe I just don't want to get a copyright strike or anything. But I don't know how that would work. It's just such a cool movie. I think that people would really like it. Did the spirit box just say I know, or that's weird? What does Metal Ray need to know about this person, Jen? Anything that he should look forward to with her in 2026? Yeah, there's a whole lot to look forward to here. All you have to do is just ask, like, what is it that she is doing? What is it that she would like to be doing? What is it that her goals are for 2026? And ask if you can get together, because, and what I mean by get together is just, you know, getting to know each other better. Maybe just even going out for coffee, or, but she seems to be a person who is really getting into, or is very deeply knows herself, and is really ingrained in her compassion and empathy spiritually. Like, I think that this is something very good. This is definitely a yes to, if you know, there's going to be more to look forward to with it. Okay, same question, but with Janet. Okay, what is what do you need to know about Janet? Anything to look forward to in regards to Janet? There's some cards that are already up, but I actually want to see a card flip. Well, I mean, yeah, I mean, there are some things to look forward to with Janet, but, you know, this might be a little bit more of you guys getting together to see where you guys are in your life, where you're going, where you've been. But it's more prevalent that whatever... you know, whatever, this card is a little bit more prevalent and more important and more powerful than this card. Blanche on the throne is the High Priestess, is a major arcana card, whereas her sitting on her suitcase looking back at the past is really just a very minor, you know, so Janet has a very minor role to play in your 2026 energy, whereas I see Jen in a different kind of light in this High Priestess, alright? You know, she may sweep you off your feet before you even realize it, kind of thing. That's how Blanche Devereaux was. That's how the High Priestess is. You have so much to look forward to. So just enjoy what you got and what you have to explore, and just have fun. Oh, I would love for her to join the read group. Any other actresses or actors or anybody like that that wants to join the read group, please. If there's anybody in the chat that loves acting as much as we all do, and you want to consider maybe reading some scripts with us, let me know. Yeah, we'd love to have you there anytime, Meryl. We'd love to have you there anytime, Live in La Vida, Laura. If you guys ever want to just come one night and listen to us read the script for Still Three's Company, or you guys ever want to just like read a character one night just for fun. Did the spirit box just say shit? I hope you will join, Laura. I would love that. Meryl, I have your cards, dear. Okay. I have them right here. Do you want me to take out some cards for you as your free reading for the one you bought the other day? Because it's not just this liminal space deck. It's the $500 plus liminal space deck. The other one that I have that I put away special because it's so special. I've never taken it out on this. I haven't taken it out actually since 2023. So if you're around Meryl, I can do that. Of course Metal Rain wants you. It would be so much fun if you could read a character. I mean, sometimes Metal Rain's having to read girl parts because we can't find, you know, a guy or another girl to play another girl or another guy, or he'll have to read 2 guy parts because we can't find a guy or a girl to read the other guy part. It's just like, ugh. And it can get kind of confusing too, because it's like, wait, where are we? Which one's he playing now? Okay, I'm gonna get the other liminal space deck out since Meryl is here. Yeah, you really can. Did the Spiritbox just say trouble? I need to actually probably find the box for this other thing, which I think I have it in like in one of my tarot card boxes. I have so many tarot cards, it's ridiculous. I don't use them all anymore. But like, here's the difference between the artwork, the backs of the artworks. Like, the postcards are a little bit different than, these are the postcards, and this is, it's like got a sunflower pattern around the spiral in this case. Yeah, Spiritbox does have a potty mouth tonight. You were right about that. So we have, the enemy of intuition is self-doubt. I'm just going to show you some of the cards. The enemy of intuition is self-doubt. I'm so sorry they're backwards. I'm not reading Mr. Roper. Actually, Mr. Roper is known as Checkers in this particular. This is a spell. Not my monkeys, not my circus. It is true. There is no other. Oh yeah, that's right. Checkers is like Furley, because Checkers is related to Furley. I forgot. I think that's how it works. If I'm right. This one says, "Welcome to the liminal space." It's so cool. It's like Narnia or something. And then there's an offering. I just love this card. Yeah, they're the postcards. They're the one I don't take out anymore because the deck is worth like more than $500, and I don't want to trash them too much. Is that enough? Miss Gypsy, when she was a puppy, got the corner of it too. I was like, yeah, she's trying to eat my tarot cards. I love this one. It says the veil is thin. And then a magician is only as good as their tools. Oh, this one's cool too. Life is a fantasy. Oh, I miss these cards so much. Yeah, this is my card, man. Life is a fantasy. Yeah, got my wig on the head, got my makeup. God, I wish I had a vanity like that. I kind of have a makeshift vanity like that in the bathroom. The 2 foot by 3.5 foot bathroom. You're playing yourself. Kind of looks like Atari, and then it has the white noise on the TV that kind of looks like Poltergeist TV. Oh, I love this one. Oh, I love this one so much. Be your own sugar daddy. That's so cute. Be your own sugar daddy. This one is Close the Portal. Furley is the Queenie one. I thought it was Mr. Roper that was kind of like, but yet, wait a minute, was it? Yeah, I think you and Metal Rain are about the same age. Yeah. Well, no, I think Metal Rain is a couple years older than you. Yeah, I always thought he was maybe bisexual. Shapeshifter. Oh god, I love this card. Check to yourself. Check to yourself. I also feel like that card tells people like you gotta check yourself now. The next one is So Be It. And it's got an 11 on the coin. This one's pretty cool. Death is the healing. Yeah, I think Metal Rain is just a little bit older than you, and then because he just went to Disney World for his birthday, so expand time. Let it rain, let it rain, let it rain. I really love this card because these are lyrics from a song I wrote called Breaking Into the Light, where I said, let freedom reign, let it rain, let it rain. Like in a way like a king or a queen would reign. This says rain like raindrops, but still I feel very passionate about this card. Magic is immediate. It sure is. Yeah, Meryl was born on Beltane. The Day of the Fairies. Mamma Mia. Such a good movie. I remember that first birthday you had, that first year we were friends, Meryl, and I did that like fairy photo shoot with a cupcake for you for your birthday. Where I dressed up like a unicorn dragon fairy and I made cupcakes. Well, I always make cupcakes and things like that for Beltane, but like I took a picture of my costume for Beltane and my cupcakes for you. That was such a fun day. So this card is kind of sad. I feel like it's like, it says, hey, what are you doing? Are you okay? Yeah. Okay, all right. Yeah, don't do that again. Why? I didn't do it. I know, but you just woke up. I don't know that that's very safe for you.
I'm going back to sleep.
Okay, Frank and Dad.
Yeah. You can do the same thing.
Yeah, I will. Okay, the next, the dream always comes disguised as the nightmare. And I can feel this very deeply. The dream always comes disguised as a nightmare. I wrote this song called Castle Dark once about like the nightmares and your dreams come true. Kind of, it's like that's kind of what the song is about. and like kind of overcoming them and understanding that I felt like in my life that I was coming back again and again and again, being reincarnated until I could be satisfied with what I learned and enjoyed and figured out before I move on to Nirvana, maybe. But then I met Nirvana in this life. I don't know. Same, but different. No, he did. Where? Goodwill? Oh, imagining more. So beautiful. Thank you, Meryl. Thank you so much. She's probably there. She's probably there. Or maybe she fell asleep. And then we've got, what a time to be alive. What a time to be alive. Oh, I wish we could see Ari. I wonder how she's doing. Then we have Haunted by Ghosts. Ain't this about the truth? Haunted by Ghosts. We have, oh, this so reminds me of the Spiritbox. The rhythms of the fate and the ticking of time. It looks like a Spiritbox. Money, 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 bitch, what? The cloud. Moon. I need to get a light bulb for my lava lamp. Oh, there's such an important message on this one. I haven't seen this card in so long. It says, perception is reality. Don't forget that. Perception is reality. Don't forget that. The farm. Yield to reality. Break the circle. Yes, I know. I'm so fat and so cool. And so fucking awesome. This card is so interesting. It says invisibility mode. Thanks, Meryl. We don't like any of those self-hating fat people around here. Oh, this one's so cool too because it says what is chaos to the fly is harmony to the spider. I love being that spider. Okay, so protect your ecosystem. I think a lot of people forget to protect their ecosystem. And I just love that card as a reminder, a beautiful reminder of that. Mirror, mirror. You know how I talk a lot about how your actions and reactions. Oh, of course, yeah, of course, Meryl, we can do that. Mirror, mirror. You know how I talk a lot about your feelings and reaction, your actions and your reactions to your feelings and thoughts is what's going to mirror back. There's software update. And would you like me to use these cards too, Meryl? There's an equal reaction. Yeah, an equal but opposite reaction. An equal but opposite reaction. Yeah, I'll use these cards. The blank at the crossroads. Forgiven. We have just passing through. It's probably another one of my favorite cards. The dark night of the soul. So deep, so deep, so deep. Everything or it's nothing. Magic is either everything or it's nothing. So now I have come to this part. So I'm just going to stop there for a minute because I feel like now it's time to do your reading. Like Spirit's saying, let's do the reading. Let's, like Spirit really is excited to do your reading and let you know what you need to know right now about because we haven't used these cards in a long time. So let me get them all together and let's go ahead and see what you need to know about 2026 and how money will be this year for you. And then you guys, we're gonna go 9-9. How's money gonna be for you this year? What a time to be alive. What you love loves you back. So talk good to your money. Okay? Love your money. Money loves you. It's your best friend. Yield to reality. Okay. Interesting. What is chaos to the fly is harmony to the spider. Oh, really? I watched Damian Priest put Aleister Black in a ambulance tonight. Money, money, bitch. Slots, bitch, bitch, bitch. You better go to the casino and win mommy a new hinge for her door. For her car. Because I think Spirit is trying to tell you that you're going to win some money at the casino. I cannot believe that that is the clarifying card to this reading. So, it starts off very sweet, very simple, Meryl. It's what, Spirit? So Spirit's saying, wow, what a time for you to be alive. What a time for you to be alive. You're on the West Coast. You're where everybody wants to be. Okay, look how beautiful it is. You got the sun, the mountain, the ocean. It's beautiful. What you love loves you back. Your home, your plants, your husband, your friends, you, the universe, your creator, your mom, your sister, your friends, your family, all those things. It all loves you back. Okay. Yield to reality, though. Okay, because you make sure you're taking care of that car. All right. You see yield. You see the raindrops. You see yield to reality. Pay very close attention to your driving. Okay, especially when it's storming or raining, right? And no telling yourself, no manifesting money unless you're saying, I'm manifesting money in a way that pleases me, okay? So that it comes to you in a way that pleases you. Because a lot of people make the mistake of wanting, or they're manifesting money and they don't stop to think about the bad things that can happen to get money. So always, whenever you're manifesting something, tell yourself, in a way that pleases me, Spirit, in a way that pleases me, universe. Co-conspire and create this with me in a way that pleases me. So yield to that reality. Take care of the car, check the oil, check the transmission, check all the fluids, make sure the tires are okay, and keep driving safely, okay? Because what is chaos to the fly is harmony to the spider. It's like Spirit saying, You want to find that harmony in that drive, in that yielding to the reality that bitch money, money, bitch. I mean, it is in your hand. It is right there for you to have. And we're not talking the slow paced bullshit I'm going through here. Okay, we're talking like it's gonna come in fast, and it's gonna be like kind of shocking, and you're gonna be able to like lean back and relax a little bit and take a deep breath. And I also see this for myself this year as well, because this whole chaos is like, what is chaos to the fly is harmony to the spider, is about you catching. It's like about you kind of catching it's like the early worm. It's like, you know how the early bird catches the worm? It's like about you catching on to something, some kind of something new, fun, that brings in, you know, it might feel chaotic, but it's actually harmonious because it's bringing in cash. It might be taking extra jobs, taking extra hustles, going to the casino, maybe, you know, maybe there are things in your life that what is it, my pronouns, Faye. And I just love how that casino card came out, the money, bitch slots, bitch. We've got the 7, we've got the cherry, we've got the diamond, we've got the 7. Let's just see that card really close. So I think what Spirit's trying to tell you is that everything's going to be okay, right? And as long as you are focusing on what's important, you know, the bills, the rent, the food, the most basic necessities, everything's going to be fine. As long as you're not going out there and buying like Gucci bags and $100 bottles of cologne and, you know, shoes that you're never going to wear it except for once. And, you know, as long as you're treating your money like it's your friend, you know, and holding on to it more than letting it go. But also don't be afraid to let it go, because, you know, it'll come back to you tenfold. One of my biggest problems is like, LOL, is one of my biggest problems has been, it's not anymore, but it has been, you know, the whole financial thing where it's like I'm working 12 hours a day, 7 days a week to buy some cheap food at the store so we can keep food on the table. But then it was kind of like, well, I'm going to work extra hard so I can make sure we have healthier food to eat on the table. But then it's like I just find myself doing nothing but working and not enjoying the life I'm living. And it's really difficult because, I mean, you see what the minimum wage is here. It's ridiculous. And then being like an independent contractor, you know, and knowing that the people I work for make $5 million a year and I might not make $5 that day. It's really depressing. So I'm trying new things. And I encourage you also, Meryl, to try new things. And I encourage you, Metal Rain, to try new things, as well as you too, Fiona. Because if I can come this far, yes, Spirit, if I can come this far waiting for some kind of experience to happen, what if I just start taking my own advice and expecting to do better in everything that I try to do? You know what I'm saying? Like, if I can do this with tarot, I can do this with my music, my acting, my modeling, my art, my books, and I can help other people do that as well. So I definitely would suggest, Meryl, you go to the casino at some point in time. Like, that might have just been a great idea. Maybe John was like feeling like, you know, big money. And it never hurts to manifest more money. You're doing it involuntarily anyways, Meryl. Okay, without even really trying. Hey, Drake, welcome back to the haunted house. On the next episode, Janet and Michelle are in a scene together. Oh, that's awesome. And Janet and Michelle are mother and daughter, yeah. Maybe we can have Rose's daughter in a read-through. Me too. I identify with the eyelash of an elephant as well. I love elephants. Jenna Ortega. All right, friends. I think I'm about done for tonight. Unless anybody else wants to put a question in the chat for the spirit box, or are there any spirits here with us now? How many spirits are with us now? Before we close the spirit portal tonight. Hey, there's some music, Metal Ring. It went boop boop boop. Spirit box. Are you gonna play us a song? That was weird. Spirit, do you sleep? Shall we sleep? Shall we go night night? Spirit, Metal Rain wants to know if Sarah is there. Is Sarah there? Is Sarah there, Spirit? And what does Metal Rain need to know about that right now? Is there anything you're trying to tell Metal Rain tonight, Sarah, if you're there? And you know, we can keep asking every night, because sometimes it takes them a little bit of time to sometimes warm up to the spirit box. Spirit, do you want to talk to us tonight? Is there anybody there that can help us find Sarah? Excuse me, Rain's wife? Oh, were her and Star friends? They just said, say yep, you bet. Hey, Ciara Films. Hey, Drake Lyons. Did it just say that, bitch? Maybe she meant that in a friendly way. Spirit, Spirit, do you know that it's a new year? And do you think that there's any spirits there that can help us find Metal Rain's wife? Is there any spirits there that can help us find Metal Rain's wife? Hey Yvette, welcome back, sweetheart. We're just about to wrap things up, but it's good to see you. Well, if they can build a better communication device, they will, or I will. I've got a Tesla Spirit Box that I made, but all it does is make a bunch of noise and pick up thunderstorms from 300 miles away. This is not an app or anything. This is just something I bought and put together the electronical pieces, and I just thought that maybe, you know, it would be a lot cooler than using an app, that's for sure. I don't think I trust those apps that are on phones in regards to spirit boxing, because I noticed something. I noticed that when I use the Spirit Box on the app, like Spirit Box apps on the phone, it just starts talking about whatever I've already talked about with other people. And I just don't really feel like that's very real. I think that's just it replicating me because it's programmed to, in some way, to pick up the things I've talked about. Hey Damon, welcome to the channel. So I'm going to just slow it down a little bit in case there's any spirits here that has something they want to say, but maybe sometimes the Spirit Box gets a little bit too fast for them. What about the Ouija app? I've never used anything like that. Nor would I. What is it saying? I can't make out anything they're saying. Hey, lovely auto race. Thanks, lovely auto race. When will I be back on the live? Tomorrow night, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for the happy hour. And then back at midnight for the late night. And then like there's some people who like have actually gone incredibly viral with that kind of phone app thing, and I just don't know if I can trust it because it feels too much like it feels almost too much like they're pre-recording it already. It's not like they're sitting here with you and me in the Spirit Box and we're live. So, you know, anybody could be faking that voice from somewhere and just adding it, editing it in. Anybody could be, you know what I mean? Like, I just am skeptical. Sorry. Yeah, I know. I know. I just haven't had a chance to slow it down. I know. Just a damn. Thank you, Yvette, for the jewels. I appreciate that, sweetheart. So tomorrow, the happy hour at 7 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Then, of course, the late night show at midnight with the West Coast. What did it say about December? And how cold it was? No, I've not seen Late Night with the Devil. But I've seen Late Night with Jimmy Kimmel. It's pretty funny. You know, but that Satan in a Sunday hat we see a lot on TV. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. All right. That'll be interesting to go back and listen to. Is the Spiritbox singing? That was really, really fast. That was really fast, whatever they said. It was really, really fast. Sometimes we'll get that. We'll get... Oh. It does sort of sound like that, doesn't it? Are you there, Ozzy Osbourne? Happy New Year. Are you happy? I really hope someday we'll get Ozzy Osbourne again or Pee Wee Herman. So if any of you guys want to come talk to us, please come talk to us. We miss you. I have no idea what frequency I'm at. Let me see if I can. Let me see if I can see it on the screen. Yeah, I can't see it on the screen because the screen is for some reason suddenly not even showing any numbers. Train horn, yeah.
Morning.
It's so weird. What about mornings? What about mornings? Yeah, we're right here. Everybody's right here right now. That is so weird. I don't know. I'm going to step away for a moment because I want to hear it from the other room on the YouTube channel on my phone to see if it sounds different. You guys tell me what you hear in here, and I'll tell you what I hear from my phone. Just want to see how different it is when I leave the room. I'm going to log into the chat on my phone. I'm back. I didn't make it outside yet, but I'm gonna log in right now. How'd you get something over me? Yeah, it's like we hear some of the same things, and then we hear some things that are different. It is really late, you guys. I should probably go to coffee. Actually, I don't have a coffee. Well, I do, but I keep my glasses in this. I should probably go to bed. I've been awake since about crack of dawn. Just working and running errands, and I should be like resting or something after surgery. I still can't sing any songs for you guys, but I promise when I can open my mouth a little bit more than this. You want me to sing you a song, Spirit? I promise I will when I get better. God, it is such a pain in the ass to try to even eat like a piece of toast. It hurts. And it's not that it hurts when I chew or anything. It's just when I open my mouth to put food in there, it doesn't. It's like I got lockjaw or something. I don't know. Yeah, I've been treated, Spirit. I'm okay. I'm really fine. Alright, you guys. Yes, I have a dog. I have 3 dogs. I have 3 dogs and a baby green canary. No. I just have, well, I have one dog that is white, but she's not all white. Let's see where she is. Let's see how she's doing. She just woke up. But see how she has like little biscuit and little like biscuit gray kind of spots on her, but yeah, she's pretty much all white. Lady Ruby. She just woke up. I cleaned her teeth and gave her some gabapentin, and she's going through some dental work. Like she's prepping for just to have a few teeth taken out. But yeah, she's okay. No infections. She's acting normal and fine. She just, her and Rooney played too rough, and it knocked his tooth out, and it's knocked some of her teeth out. So she's gonna go in for some blood work this month. Oh, I had a doggy named Sugar, and she was an all-white, put like a like like, you know those poodles, but they're like poodle doodles. Like, they're not like French poodles. But they're poodles. You know, they look more like teddy bears than the French poodle does. You know, the French poodle looks like a supermodel compared. Oh, baby, I love you. Oh, it's a big yawn for a little girl. Yeah, yeah. You gonna wave? You gonna wave? Yeah. She's a wolf sable chihuahua. So, she has like the long, beautiful, silky fur. And she's got that little wolf look to her. And then her daughter, I also have her daughter. I'll show you her daughter in a minute. And she has green eyes. But I think she's starting to get cataracts because she's about 11. My God, this girl, her personality. I promised myself that in 2026, I'm going to share. Hey, Jesus Lover, welcome back. I promised myself in 2026, I'm going to show you guys more of this dog's personality. Because this dog's personality, I mean, when God made this chihuahua, she broke the mold. This dog, if she was a human being, she'd be a quarterback on a football team. And then this is her baby. This is baby Gypsy with a J. And this is my dad's dog. But we call her Ninja because she's a ninja. Everything about her is ninja. She's so funny. And I really want to show you guys, I want to show off their personalities to you, not just how cute they are this year, but I really want you guys to get to know their personalities. She has mental tree illness. This means that, like, she cannot sleep or rest unless she can see her bag of cookies. Yeah.
Is
Yeah. Okay, yeah. We're gonna get another cookie. You love your cookies, right? Yeah, that's your favorite thing. Yeah. Yeah. Yes. She's shaking her head. Yeah. Yes. Are you happy? Did you have a nice nap? Yeah. You ate your sweetmeats, and then you went to bed, right? After I cleaned your teeth. You had a cookie. It was a good nap, wasn't it? Yeah, it was a good nap. Okay. Oh, good. So she is okay. That's wonderful. Okay, run away. Run away. And then there's my little angel boy. You know how they say that chihuahuas have, like, the devil in them? No. This chihuahua is 120% angel. I mean, there is not a vicious bone in his body. The girls, yes, they are. Yeah, they got a little dash of devil in them. But this little boy, though, he is so sweet. I mean, just so. I mean, I think this one's ready to be a human in the next life. I also think Ruby's ready to be a human too. In fact, I think I think Ruby used to be a human and they turned her into a dog. But yeah, this is Puppy Rooney. He just turned 14. And he's pretty active for 14, and he's really healthy for his age as well. Yeah. He can say I love you as well. Oh, yeah, I would love for you to come back. Yeah, please come back and chat with us anytime. you have a nice nap? I wish I had had a nap with you guys. But yeah, he's just such a sweet boy. He's been everywhere with me. Everywhere. Even Third Man Records, when I recorded my first single at Third Man Records with Jack White, they let me bring my dog with me. Isn't that sweet? So he was there with me when I recorded my single on that day. But yeah, I've just been everywhere with him. Just, you know, throw him in a bag and go. Not a purse or anything, but like, I don't know if you guys have cats or dogs, but if you do have cats or dogs, check out Sleepy Pod products, because Sleepy Pod products have seat belts and FDA approved bags and seat belts and special carrying cases for your precious little animals to keep them safe when you're driving in the car and when you're traveling with them. And they're FDA approved for cars and airplanes. So check it out, Sleepy Pods. I wouldn't go anywhere in a car without your dog or your cat being in a seatbelt. Okay, you ready to run away too? All right. All right, Daddy Longlegs, go. No, you'd have to pay me to say anything really at this point. I'm tired and going to bed. Kronia Pola, that's how we say Happy New Year in Greek. Kalanikta, that's how we say good night in Greek. Be good to yourself with your thoughts. If you have any questions, you want a private reading, just email me at gypsyqueencardreader@gmail.com. Everything you need to know about me is in the description or the About Me section on the page. Please check out my music. Check out the StormieBleu music playlist. This is not a tarot channel. This is a channel about a musician and artist, which that's my life, being a musician and artist, and my life is my message. I do the tarot and the live music thing on the lives. I can't sing any songs for you right now. I know I promised you guys a New Year's show, but I didn't know I was going to have surgery. But it's coming, I promise. Well, it's okay. You know, maybe you will adopt Gemma one day, or you'll find a Gemma to adopt for yourself, okay? Thank you so much, Sierra, for coming by. Thank you, Metal Rain. I hope you find the dog of your dreams and that they find their forever home with you soon. Emilio Gular, Emilio, thank you so much for coming by and asking a silly question. I appreciate it. He'll come back as the sweat of a grizzly bear. Metal Rain, Meryl, thank you so much for coming by. Khalid, thank you so much for your payment tonight. Your donation, very kind and generous. Meryl, thank you for your kind and generous donation. Anybody who came by tonight and just supported and showed your love and your care, I appreciate you. Laura, thank you so much for coming by. Yang, oh no, all you guys, just thanks so much. I'll be back tomorrow, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for the happy hour. I'll be back tomorrow for around midnight for the late night show. We'll do another, maybe I'll find an even better short spooky film, silent film for tomorrow. I'm very tired. My contact lenses are stuck to my lashes now. Sweet dreams. Let me turn this Spiritbox off because I don't like to keep it on after I turn the live off because it kind of gets a little creepy. Okay, it's off now. Alright. Good night. Music is sacred and no prison will hold this movement down.